guys, how are you? Welcome to my beautiful channel. Welcome to this space where we do candid talk, we do lifestyle, faith, vlogs, and many others. So guys, I am so grateful to sit here with you again this evening or morning or midday, depending on the time you find yourself watching this. As you can see, I'm not in my space, even though you don't know my space. You know, due to privacy and because I'm having a roommate of whom I respect so much, I chose not to do recording in our space. I'm rather in my daughter's space. Okay, guys, so today, let me go right straight to the point. You know what, for us who are content creators, you will agree with me. You know, like some of us, we are treating our YouTube account or rather channel as a mean of a source of income one day in the future. And that is why we don't rest. You know, we come up, you know, with different, you know, ideas. Let me try this, let me try this, let me try this, until you come to your right niche. So there are people that really inspired me. Yes, we've got wonderful YouTubers. We are all wonderful. But of late, I'm fascinated by a YouTuber that is growing from 29 to 300 within maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. One of the YouTubers that inspires me is currently, if you can ask me first, is the Traveler Queen. The Traveler Queen, you know, we have met. It was during Truddy was having a live, how do you call it? Live broadcast, let me put it that way. And she was in Nigeria with her boyfriend, Wodemaya. So then we were now watching, and everybody was watching, and not knowing that I from Namibia was watching, the Traveler Queen was also watching. So, and while I was there, Miss Truddy did a shout out on me, and yeah, and it grew a little bit, and then it got stuck. So, and that's how the Traveler Queen, at that time he was not Traveler Queen, that time she was Urinawi family or something in that, before she rebranded. So then we were chatting, and I was running a YouTube group then, of which was not successful, of which I have heard a complaint with, in the current group that we are having, that as Namibians, we don't really support one another, but currently I can see, you know, a gradual supporting one another. And that time, the Traveler Queen was just having, is it maybe 98 or 100 subscribers. So, and we were talking how we could grow this, and this was just not growing. And suddenly, you know, and I believe I was in one of the group of those people that were wishing Wodemaya to come, and unfortunately I did not meet Wodemaya face to face, as much as that was my dream to meet him here on the on Namibian soil. So then the Traveler Queen met Wodemaya, and this young woman's channel just shot up. You know, it just went up. And I was even showing my my daughter. I said, look at our Traveler Queen now. You know, and then she rebranded before Wodemaya came, and then also her channel, I think within a week she went up to 1,000. So currently, how she does it and how she did it, I just know that we met. She's a very sweet person. She's very hardworking, and consistency. And one thing I've learned from the Traveler Queen, this young woman doesn't care what you think about her. She doesn't care about her vocabulary. She doesn't just care. And I remember one morning her calling me. It was around maybe 4 o'clock. I was on the net, and she was also there, and we were talking about something that went wrong. And I told her, listen here, that word, whatever that mistake will shoot you up. And while people were laughing at the Traveler Queen, her channel was growing. So if you ask me currently now, who is this a YouTuber in Namibia that is inspiring you? It is the Traveler Queen. The Traveler Queen, that girlfriend, you are inspiring me. One thing I love of this young woman is she just doesn't care. For her, she's doing her thing. She's doing what she believes she was called to do on this YouTube, on social media, and she just doesn't care. And she's not into your glitter, shining water. For her, she's just doing what she thinks she does. She knows best. And the girl is just shooting up. Currently, the Traveler Queen, you know what? You are. I just love you so much. You are inspiring me. Secretly, you are inspiring me. Every time I go on your page, I see, you know, your number just growing. I'm like, God, I don't know what she does, but one day I would love to meet her, with her, and we must sit down. And when I look at the one thing about the Traveler Queen, okay, guy, I didn't want to come and talk about the Traveler Queen, but as I said, this young lady fascinates me so much. I was telling my youngest daughter today about the Traveler Queen. You know, when we were talking with the Traveler Queen during Miss Truddy's live broadcast, after, you know, when the stuff was done and we were just talking, and she was telling me how she was trying to DM these huge Namibian YouTubers, how she was trying to DM them. And one of them, being specific, also a traveler, somebody. And this, the Traveler Queen was telling me, no, my dear, I'm trying to DM this one and this, especially this specific, this one. And this one was not, you know, YouTubers, let me tell you, God can embarrass you. God can embarrass you. And many people, YouTubers, were embarrassed by God by showing them that I am the God of the Traveler Queen. The Traveler Queen was trying to DM a lot of them. For me, I didn't because of my pride, you understand. For her, she tried. And when Wodemaya came, I could see how now they were in the same group. And she's in the same league. And her numbers are chasing them. They had been on this game for, I know them, maybe 3-4 years. And the Traveler Queen, you know, it's just the number she has now. It is this coming to them, comparing to the length of the period that they have been in this game. I'm telling you, God have just showed me that. Please stay humble. Traveler Queen, you are my inspiration. Currently in Namibia, Traveler Queen, currently in Namibia, you are my inspiration. And talk less of people like that girl Vapwa, you know. The last time I watched her, she was, is it 100 and something, and the girl is growing. No? And maybe by the time this video is going to go on, that girl Vapwa might be at 500. And I look at people like Annalisa, who are those ones? And then again, I go to others whom we start together in this group, and the person is forever on 78 or 20 something. And then I ask myself, what is the problem? Why is the people not growing? Why is this number not growing? And, you know, this takes me back to a video that the Traveler Queen had with us, you know, she shared with us. Consistency. And I have been a YouTuber since 2016. And, you know, the day I've been watching consistency videos, but the first one that inspired me was Miss Sissy K, yeah, from Rundu. You know, Miss Sissy K. So she also spoke about consistency last year and how she rapidly grew. But then I think I undermined that. And also you must understand, as a YouTuber, guys, we must be consistent, we must be disciplined, we must be focused, because most of the time you find yourself, you are a working class, you are a mother, you are a business person, your schedule does sometimes not allow you to be consistent, English, my goodness. Yes, it does not allow you to be consistent, but let me tell you, discipline, while other people are sleeping, while your family are sleeping, get yourself a ring light, do a recording, be consistent, my dear. And that is what I've learned from a CCK and then the Traveler Queen. Be consistent, and otherwise, honestly, what is the use of having 78 subscribers in 5 months? You are just not growing. And also one thing that I want to share with you, what inspired me, guys, is networking. You know, one thing I've also learned from the Traveler with this video, yeah, I think let me dedicate it to the Traveler Queen, because I've been wanting to, the Traveler Queen also, I've learned from her, she is very selfless. She is selfless. The moment when we spoke after Ms. Truddy's program, and then she discovered this group that we are on now, she called me. She said, are you in a group? I said, no. Can I add you on this group? I said, yes. She added me on that group, and it has really helped me. I've met you wonderful people. I've met YouTubers, people like Nandu. I've reconnected with people like Comfort Again. I've met people like Annalisa, Tua Kalola, Mbushe, and many, many others, beautiful. And the other one who does cars, I want to go for a drive one day. So, by the way, as I said, consistent. So, I've learned from a Sissy, okay? And then I've learned from the Traveler Queen. I think currently she's the fastest growing in our group now. Humility. She's full of humility. So what I have learned is that I was still relaxed. And also, guys, what I have also learned is that she reminded me is when I started my YouTube in 2016, I was growing fast. But the problem was I didn't have YouTube Studio, and I didn't give love to my subscribers. Guys, when they subscribe and they comment, please go back to your YouTube Studio, interact with the people, monogam, this most monogam, and well, anyway, okay, interact with the people, tell them, and yes, there's those that reply with a heart, with whatever, but sometimes you don't know what brought this person to your channel. You don't know what made them stay so long on your channel. Just like, thank you, love, I appreciate you, those kind of things. And then if you discover that they are YouTubers, go back to their YouTube also, just return the favor. I think that has helped me to grow my channel, even though it's really gradually, but it has helped me returning the favor, but what 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, no, for those 3 years, guys, I just did not understand that I need to go, there's a YouTube Studio. I didn't know that you must reply, you must connect with your subscribers, your followers. I didn't know about that. And then also last year, I had, as a mother, pastor, grandmother, I had a lot of things to do. As an entrepreneur, I had a lot of things to do. So also I neglected my channel. And then, meeting the Traveler Queen, honestly, guys, they has just woken me up, and I'm ready to just bring it on. So shout out to the Traveler Queen. Thank you, girl. You have really inspired me. I just go to your channel just to get inspiration, and people like that girl Vapwa, my dear, these people, they just don't care what you are saying, and they are teaching me that YouTube, it depends what brought you to YouTube. Why will you spend time in front of a camera and talk? What is that reason? What is that why? Like I was, there's this other lady I've also met, Tapa or something, CEO, Tapa CEO. Yeah, what is your why? Many of us have been on different businesses like Forever Living and blah, blah, blah. There are things like called your why and your blah, blah. What is your why? Why are you starting YouTube? Like for me, I'm starting YouTube because I want to have an extra income with YouTube one day. I want also to be in the league of the Traveler Queen, in the league of people like Shime, those people that are having big numbers, from 1,000. I was telling my youngest daughter, I was saying, before December, I must graduate from this 100 subscribers. Before December, I must graduate from 100 subscribers. I just don't like this number. I must go from 1,000 up there. So, and now that I'm surrounded by people like the Traveler Queen, people like Nandu and Toa Kalola, Alina, Dada, all of you, man, all of you guys, we are a very marvelous, great team. So yeah, I've just come here to say, the Traveler Queen, thank you so much for that day when you came for me after Ms. Truddy had a podcast, and then you recruited me, you put me in this group. Thank you so much for staying humble, and I love you so much, girl. May you grow, 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 grow. May you get in the league of the hundreds and the thousands that you're already in. And yeah, so it is my prayer that one day we'll meet face to face, and we are going to eat out of cause okapana. So yeah, shout out to the Traveler Queen, shout out to CCK, Kalola, Annalisa, who is this one? Guys, I just want to prove to you that I love you guys. Tap away, and those other young girls and young men on this channel. And thank you, Nandu, for keeping us together, and everybody who is the manager of this group. So from me to you, it is peace.